On to other news now. The Duchess of Sussex has spoken of the importance of forgiveness in a wide-ranging interview with a US magazine. Meghan Markle told The Cut, "It takes a lot of effort to forgive. I've really made an active effort," she says, "especially knowing I can say anything." She was also asked about her relationship with the royal family and her own relatives. She said, "I've really made an active effort, especially knowing I can say anything." She also spoke about the Duke of Sussex's relationship with his father, the Prince of Wales. Asked about the impact of her privacy case against the Mail on Sunday, Meghan told the journalist Alison P. Davis, "Harry said to me, 'I've lost my dad in this process. It doesn't have to be the same for them as it was for me, but that is his decision.'" A spokeswoman for the Duchess later told BBC News that Meghan was referring to her own father, from whom she is estranged, and was saying she hoped the same would not happen to her husband with his father. Well, let's go to North London, where we can now speak to the royal commentator, Richard Fitzwilliams. Richard, thanks so much for joining us. It's quite a long interview. What did you make of it?
Well, I was hoping that there might be a possibility of reconciliation between the Sussexes, who, after all, are philanthropists, and it's only in their interest to have members of the family, certainly not her family apart from her mother, who basically are on friendly terms with them. And the royal family certainly don't want perpetual sniping and criticism. I mean, Oprah was rather like exploding a nuclear bomb in the courtyard of Buckingham Palace. I can't help feeling that is highly unlikely. You clarified the issue where Meghan quoted Harry as saying, "I lost my dad in this process," but that's a serious error to occur in an article. And certainly this is a very, very controversial piece, because when she says, "I can say anything," she says she hasn't signed any form of agreement or whatever, that I think will be seen by a large number of people as somewhat of a threat.
And of course, Prince Harry has his own memoirs coming up. Did we get a sense from this interview and the semi-cameo appearances made by Prince Harry in that, what his memoirs might be revealing?
Well, this, of course, is a very, very significant point, because they're supposed to come out at some point in the year, and we certainly get the impression that no holds are likely to be barred on the subjects on which the Sussexes feel they've been victims or discriminated against. This is a very, very strong theme. Meghan believes that she is speaking out for women, and she also feels that she wasn't given a chance for being training in the job, that in fact other royals, though they're not specified, had the half in, half out job she and Harry wanted, and so forth. There's an extraordinary episode which she quotes, which should have been left out of the article in my view, where a member of the cast of The Lion King, who was from South Africa, apparently told her that her marrying into the royal family had caused the dancing in the streets comparable to that when Nelson Mandela was released from prison. Well, he's the nearest thing we've had in my lifetime to a secular saint, and I would have thought it would have been wise to leave that out. It's extraordinary, unfortunately, that there is this rift. And one says this, of course, bearing in mind that tomorrow is the 25th anniversary of the tragic death of the Princess of Wales, and what she would have made of this. I think she would have been deeply grieved that there is a very, very clear rift now between the Sussexes and the royal family.
Richard Fitzwilliams, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.